Traveling has been very black and white. You go online, you book through a third-party website, and that's just kind of the way that people do it. We kick ass at getting spectacular suites at an unbeatable price. We work with a lot of ultra high net worth people, celebrities, talent. A big thing for them is having private access, making sure there's no paparazzi. A vault of secrets when it comes to my clients. I've seen a lot of things.
Are there some hacks or are there some tricks? The reason I invited you on is because number one, I like traveling and I like exclusive shit that most people can't get. But I don't always like to pay the exclusive fees.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Are there some hacks or are there some tricks?
There's some hacks if you know me. Absolutely. There are some hacks. I think for everyone, traveling has been very black and white. You know, you go online, you book through a third party website or your travel agent, and that's just kind of the way that people do it. Like for yourself, how do you book your travel?
Normally, my wife.
Fair enough. Lots of wives.
And she researches and does things, but usually it's a buddy of mine that says, dude, you got to go check this place out.
Fair.
So we just call direct, but we're not doing all the shit that I see you doing.
No, yeah. So the company that I work for has been in the space for about 15 years.
Top tier travel.
Top tier travel.
You owe me
loud and proud.
You owe me a free vacation.
We'll talk about that afterwards. It out. So basically, we're accommodation specialists, and I think that's something that's really unique in the space. You know, there's a lot of travel agents. There's a lot of people in the concierge space. We kick ass at getting just top tier inventory, which is spectacular suites, a lot of regular suites as well at 4 and 5-star hotels, but at an unbeatable price. That's kind of our value, is just getting the best price against anywhere online, direct, any third party website, and always getting those really special suites as well. And we do a lot of white glove service things as well. So I'd like to put photos of people and their families in the rooms. I build out really nice gift bags and boxes for people. I just like it feeling a very special, occasion, no matter when you're going. If it's for a 20th anniversary or you're going with your new girlfriend, I want people to feel really special, and they're still not paying as much as they would regularly.
What if you're going with your second girlfriend?
We do make that just as special as well.
Is it very discreet?
It is very discreet. Very discreet. That's a big part of the business is, we work with a lot of ultra high net worth people, celebrities, talent, and a big thing for them is having private access, making sure there's no paparazzi anywhere, anything like that. And discretion is one of my very, very important things for the business.
How do you make sure there's no paparazzi? You can't control that.
We can through private entries. Yeah, so we'll make sure that your cars right from your jet is coming in through a back entrance. You use a different elevator. There's private service entrances and exits with a lot of those people.
So what if they're not on a private jet?
Well, then the paparazzi might be waiting for you outside, but most people that have paparazzi following them around do tend to fly private, in my experience, especially if they're trying to avoid the paparazzi. But some people love the paparazzi and are like, hey, all good. They get off their first class flight or economy flight, and then they'll get in their car and go right to the hotel. Do
you hook up private jets too?
We do.
So yes. You're A to Z?
A to Z. We work with preferred partners. So the company, Top Tier Travel, is again that accommodation specialty company, but we work with preferred partners in private aviation, charters, helicopters, all sorts of transportation stuff, so that we can cover it from A to Z, because these people don't have time to book anything when it comes to their travel. So how do people reach you, number one? Just your DM, or do you have a website? Oh my gosh, please stop DMing me. Everyone, if you're listening to this, I have 4,000 DMs a day that are coming in for people trying to book travel. Love the support. It's fantastic. Best way to reach me, email or through our website. We have a full form you can fill out, tell us all the information, and I'll get back to you way faster than that. If you try and get me through social media, any of my channels, it's just it's not going to happen. Is yours like mine where you can't even see them? Oh my gosh, yeah. I have a tab that literally says hidden, and I'm like, why are these hidden? I don't get it. I know. I try to spend 20 minutes before I go to bed just scrolling and trying to find something, try and find some important DMs and whatnot, but it's impossible. Yeah, it is. There's some of them are disappearing too. I don't know what's going on with Instagram, if it's just overwhelmed when your page is kind of blowing up or something, but yeah, it's not good. Is your page blowing up? Page is blowing up. See, yes. I didn't really notice. I didn't... I didn't notice that. I just saw you're cute, obviously, but it was what you were doing. Did you do that on purpose? So to tell you the backstory about this, so Troy is the owner of Top Tier Travel, and he was listening to one of my phone calls maybe a month ago. It's like, hey, I think we need to record these. These are hilarious. Yeah. But obviously, that's right. client discretion. We can't just be recording our clients' phone calls. So, we got permission from a few people, recorded them, posted them, and they just exploded. And now we've gone up like 50,000 followers in under 2 weeks. We've got like 25 million impressions in the last week and a half. It's just like,
well, you should be an actress then.
Funny enough. So I learned this about you a couple of days ago too. You grew up doing a little bit of acting, if I'm not incorrect. Yeah. I grew up, I had an agency. I was trying to become famous my entire life. From like the age of 4 or 5, I was pointing at the TV being like, get me in there. Forced my mom to bring me to an agency in Toronto. I was represented for like 10 years, tried to do the whole TV thing, just didn't end up working out. But I love the camera, will always love it. I think when you get a little bit older, at some point, a lot of actors are like, hey, being an actor makes you broke as shit most times. And it's really nice when you can use those skills to become a salesperson and make millions of dollars.
That's right.
So it's very nice to be able to make that transition. I think a lot of people don't make that transition, but I'm acting full time and I'm on camera all the time as well. So I'm basically doing exactly what I wanted to do, just making a lot more money.
And I don't know if you were aware, but you probably are because you seem pretty damn clever.
Thank you.
It'll end up right back to celebrity because again, social media is the new TV.
Crazy enough,
you realize that, right?
Yeah. Well, funny enough.
So believe me, you got a channel. You got people looking at you. You are on TV. It's just what's TV anymore?
It's a different,
that's
different
TV.
Avenue. It's crazy.
And you eventually can even get on actual TV or the big screen from that path. Why? Because dude, there's people that are looking to make movies, and if you're huge on social media, you're a celebrity. Period. So as that grows, man, I'm telling you, you'll end up right back in, or you'll make millions of dollars doing what you're doing from social media and that clever little ad. Cause again, that's what caught me. You were sitting there and somebody, some little rich, spoiled bitch is sitting there complaining about a 10K a night. And I'm like, shut up. And I kind of thought like, no way. First of all, I wondered, how are you recording these? Because if I was your client bitching about, they don't have vegan food, I'd be like, bitch, you put that on live?
Fired immediately. Yeah, we do reenactments. So all of the calls we have some that are real.
Well, then you should need to be an actress because it looks like they're really calling and whoever's on the other line is pretty good too.
Thank you.
But that works because that's what got me.
Yeah.
That's what got me to look. And then I'm like, hey, well, shit, if she handles you like that, like I'm not that high maintenance, what could she do for me?
Yeah.
Because I like kind of the scenarios, this wasn't right. This wasn't right.
They're real scenarios. Like people call all the time with the most outlandish things. But when you're paying upwards of like $100,000 a night for some of these suites, you better be calling me when the food doesn't taste right. We don't deal with a lot of the in and outs of once the guest is actually at the hotel. That's the job of the concierge. But of course, like I always want my clients to call me and let me know what's going on. Because if it's something I can fix, we got to fix it right away. So what about like the brokies that want to pretend to be rich? Is there a bunch of people flying around pretending? And then when you book them, they're like, no, not, I want to pretend. That unfortunately is happening quite a bit. We've had multiple people call. I was in an interview yesterday where I was talking about this. People keep calling because they want to get on the TikTok or the Instagram. So I have these outrageous people calling me with these ridiculous stories. I sat on the phone for 45 minutes the other day because a man said that his ex-husband, who's trying to steal all his money, was on the other line, and just like crazy stories, wouldn't stop talking. And then I got him all his contracts, all the things, and just ghost, dead silent. And that keeps happening. I would say the close rate of my clients is like upwards of 98 to 99%. That rarely happens to me where I have an ultra high net worth person call and not go forward with the vacation. So I can tell these people are just, brokies trying to get on TikTok or do whatever they're trying to do and pretend like they have these big travel trips coming up. They want to post the video and say, oh, my friends, I just spent $200,000 on a European travel. And it's, complete bullshit. So you only work with high net worth? No, we have actually like a very large variety of services for people from like, middle class to the ultra high net worth people. We do stay at like the Four Seasons in St. Regis a lot. We do stuff like that. But I also work with lots of hotels in like Mexico that are, $500 or $600 a night. I don't tend to work with hotels that are less than that. But in that range too, of course, the mega suites that are $100,000 plus a night. Where's those at? My favorite place in Vegas, actually, that I'm so excited. We come to Vegas probably every like 2 months right now. And the Palms has one of the most spectacular suites, arguably in the world, but definitely in America. 2-story sky villa at the Palms. It can go up to like $75,000 a night. And it is spectacular. Private pool. It's got like a bunch of bedrooms, massive marble bathrooms, huge bar, pool tables, like just the most spectacular suite I've ever seen in my entire life. It's crazy.
And that's like the house looking thing. I've been in that suite. I think is it at the very top? Very top.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been in that. That's like a
it's
house.
Sick.
That's like
it's a house. It's a house. Yeah.
That's not a, room. That's for damn sure.
No. Have you seen like the bowling alley suites and stuff at the Palms too?
No, I went in there one night, but I can't remember.
That's most people's reaction to staying at the Palms. Yeah.
Dude, back in the day when I was a younger man, I was here since 91. And for some reason, about 3 years ago, I kind of just stopped drinking because the next day sucked.
It sucks.
And I don't like feeling like shit. So I just stopped. Even though people say, you don't drink? No, I mean, I'll drink, but no, I don't really anymore.
I've started doing teas now instead. Like I love alcohol. Tequila is my best friend. We're not best friends in the morning. Very similar to you. I've just always been that way. I think I might be a little allergic to alcohol. Great time. But now I'll order a tea when I start and I'll order a tea when I finish. So usually I end up either I just really like sipping on my tea and it's a force of habit, I think, for humans, just like same with smokers, drinkers, like anything, you need something in your hand. So for me, if I just start with a tea, I have a fantastic night. I'm asleep by 10 p.m. I'm not groggy in the morning and I can get right to work. So that's been like my go-to thing to change the drinking habits.
Are you a, like, I know you're driven, but like, what are you trying to accomplish here?
World domination.
What for?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I've always grown up I grew up in a very small country town in Dundas, Ontario, Canada.
What'd you call it?
Country town?
Dundas,
Ontario, tiny town. We grew up going to house parties in barns and trying to tip cows. And I never really got along with anybody in there. I think I always had this like entrepreneurial drive at a very young age. I was selling, I'd make little like paper snowflakes at the age of 7 and go door to door and try and sell them for like $5 to adults and shit. So I've always kind of done stuff like that. And yeah, I don't know. I think as I'm getting older, every business that I start and I'm a part of, I'm realizing how much of an impact I can have on like other young entrepreneurs and people in general. When I owned my company, I had employees that were 40 years old and I had employees that were like 5 years younger than me. And every single time the joy I got from being able to start somebody's career, whether they were they were older or they were younger, having people have a good boss, a good working environment, and just helping them like grow themselves as people has just been beyond what I could ever imagine in terms of like filling my cup and making me feel like a really happy person. So as long as I can just keep doing that and feeling happy about it, like that's all I really need in life. So I don't know if there's really a goal for me. I don't need a $100 million company or a $1 billion company. I'm sure I would like to get there, but as long as I'm just feeling happy along the way and helping people, I'm pretty set.
How big can a travel company get?
Depends. In my mind, we've got a platform that we're developing that should be ready for launch in a couple of weeks. I think that's going to be where the big financial stuff can happen. For us, we're a team of 2 and we work B2B. So we've got 1,500 plus affiliates around the globe that sell travel for us. For them, that can keep growing. The company, we like keeping it small. And again, we work with a very tight group of, ultra high net worth people. So it's only so big that can get. But once we're allowed to launch our platform and kind of really hone in on that B2B aspect, then I think we can really grow this into something quite large. It's kind of like an Expedia, except people are going to be able to make money off of the travel they're booking for their friends, families, boss, whoever. And we'll be able to provide access and discounts to the lower range travel stuff as well. I can't spend time booking a Best Western right now, but a travel platform sure can.
Mm-hmm. Is that what the app does?
That's what it will be doing. Yeah. Once it's ready to go. Very excited for that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Interesting. And it sounds like you're from Canada.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can you hear it at all? Can you hear the Canadian at all? I've been working hard to
a little bit
remove it. It's just my O's.
Yeah.
People call it out like constantly.
See, call it out.
Yeah. Sorry.
Well, that's only because people down here don't say oat and boat, but they do in like the one, I think it's what's right there under the border?
Minnesota.
Yeah. Is it Minnesota?
Oh, wait, no, Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan.
Yeah.
Like it's right there.
Yeah, they sound just like me for sure.
A lot of people are like, you from Canada? They're like, no, why?
No.
You sound like it.
Same weather, same people. Yeah.
A buddy of mine is from Canada, Toronto.
Yep.
I'm about to sign him some E2 visa or something to come work here.
Yeah. That's a good one.
So how do you find your clients other than social media normally? And why travel?
You know what? I don't think I ever, if you would have spoken to me a couple of years ago, I don't think I had any interest in getting into the travel space. I love travel. It's fantastic. Did not think that my job was going to take me there by any means. So I had an exit from my company in September of this year, and I had met Troy the previous March.
Whose company? Your company?
My company. Yeah. I owned
Aren't you la-di-da? How old are you?
24.
Yeah. See, 24, you've already exited a company.
Sorry.
Like, I want to know, like, how did you get this way? There's people listening going, dude, how do I get like that?
I hate to say this. I think it is something that you're born with, to be honest, when it comes to drive. If you don't want more for yourself and you don't see big picture all the time, I don't know that you can necessarily change that. But that is something for people that want to know, like, how do I do that? You have to stop looking at yourself. I did a lot of consulting over the last 5 years as well for small businesses in Canada. And the biggest problem that I would see is so many of these people are looking at things in like very broad light. Like they're very tunnel vision about, oh my gosh, now I'm going to launch this new product and we're going to make $10,000 in sales this month. Like, fuck that. You need to look at yourself like you're going to be the next Jeff Bezos, even if you know you're not going to. Like if you think that way, your business is never going to be that big. I'm just always thinking that I literally am going to have world domination. So life just, even those little bits are so much more astronomical than the business owner that thinks she's going to make 10 grand next month. I'm aiming at making $100 million next month. So like for me, it just makes sense to think that way. And it helps me kind of accomplish more a lot faster, I think.
If you could press a button and turn into a man, would you do it?
Hell yeah. You
would?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Why?
Loaded question. Oh my goodness. I think it's easier.
Easier?
Oh, okay. Great conversation.
I would be willing to bet with you that one of the reasons you're succeeding is because you're not a man.
I will agree.
It's because you're you.
Completely.
So I was curious, like, because you always find people that are like clearly advantaged in that area.
Yep.
Hot chicks, killer bodies,
right?
Whatever their advantage is. And I'm like, dude, would you be a man? Yeah, all the time. I'm like,
here's why. Let me break it down very simply. Being a man, of course, is not being a hot woman. I love being able to walk into a room and like immediately I have 80 eyeballs and men are coming up to me like, let's do business. Let's do business. It stops at the handshake. When I go into the boardroom with 19, big white fat old male guys that are in their 80s, they don't give a shit about what I have to say. They do not care. If they think that they have a chance of sleeping with me, they are going to nod and tell me my ideas are fantastic, but there will not be a contract on the table just from my looks. So I have to work so much harder to get people to see past, right? I know, it's my mom always says.
You're gonna do it anyway. Might as well make it pay. No, I'm joking. That's a joke. For everybody, I'm joking.
Joking. Yeah, that is the only thing.
I forget young women listen, and I'm technically an influencer, even though I hate being called that. And I forget it. And then I'm like joking. And next thing you know, women are like, see, Brad thinks I should sleep my way to the top.
Okay. No. I know. I'm well aware you don't think that. Yeah. We have to, as a society, sometimes we have to remember that things can be comical without taking them to heart. I think there's like a little bit too overwoke sometimes.
That's a bomb. That is correct. Okay, so go back to that question. That. So you would press the button and become a man just so you're taken seriously in a boardroom?
I would, especially now. I don't think I'm struggling with that as much. I've worked really, really hard over the last couple of years of becoming more of like an eloquent speaker and being able to present myself in a non-sexual way. Always high neck. I wear very like conservative clothing when I'm working. And I don't flirt. I used to walk into business rooms and like laugh at all the jokes and flip my hair because we're just used to, as women, like you want something from a man, flirt your way to getting it. But now I've just completely changed my way of like communicating with men in a business sense. And that's really helped me. But I know
I can see it fade in and out with you.
It comes back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm still transitioning to
you notice that?
The conservative. But yeah.
Why don't you just be yourself?
Because myself is like a flirty,
so what?
20-year-old girl sometimes. And then you don't get taken seriously all the time.
Why do you want to be taken seriously?
So that I get work done.
You can get work done without anyone taking you seriously.
Sometimes. I think now, given what I'm doing now, I'm on social media. I don't need to be in a boardroom. When I'm pitching to corporate clients, back with my marketing company, that's a time when you have to be taken extremely seriously. Like, they don't even want you in that boardroom without, 10 people checking you and making sure that you're like a valid business person.
That was your past business. What was that one?
That was a digital marketing company. Yeah, that was great. We had a whole team of only women, which I think might have been a mistake by the end. There was a lot of catfighting, but I got to help a lot of young girls start their career in university and stuff. So it was really fun.
But you exited.
I did.
Someone paid you for it.
Someone paid me.
And you got to leave.
And I got to leave. Yeah.
Why didn't you exit without exiting?
What do you mean?
See, what I mean is you still own it.
In my brain, yes.
A lot of people
always be my child. It had my name in it too, so it's always going to be like, it was Just Live Social was the company, so it was like my baby. I feel like
Why does that sound familiar?
Probably because you know what it is.
No, I don't.
I'm just kidding.
I swear to God, I don't. I didn't even say it. But Live Social. Why does that sound familiar?
I had Just Live Social, and then I had Just Live Management. Live Management was more in the States with it was an influencer marketing.
Just Live.
Yeah.
But it wasn't just you.
It was not. It started out as just me. When I was in university, I started it.
Clever naming too, Just Live. I want to get somewhere because, again, there's going to be people that are like to me, I want to know why you believe that you were at a disadvantage being in a boardroom. And then why do you want to be in one? Well, what were you doing in a digital marketing agency in a boardroom anyway?
I don't know. I blacked out and one day just woke up in a boardroom. It seemed like when I started that company, this is actually a funny story for women out there. I started that company because I love free things and I wanted to get lip injections. So I went to a big Medi Spa down the road from me and pitched them this big like marketing plan. I was like, here's what I'm going to do for you. But I want free lip injections. It's like $500. So for like an 18-year-old girl, that's a lot of money. And I pitched them. They loved it, ran the campaign. Things blew up. They signed me on a 6-figure contract. Like, business very quickly grew. Was not Just Live Social anymore. I had to hire very quickly as well. And then I started getting phone calls from all over North America from Medi Spas and like aesthetics companies that wanted to work with me. So business absolutely exploded there. And then what were we talking about?
Well, let's go back. What did you do to blow them up?
So the campaign was like...
She's like me. I do that all the time.
My ADD just goes so...
Hey, so what did you do to blow up those Medi Spas?
That was, social media marketing was kind of really taking off. I think I got like right on the hockey stick growth of it before things started to plateau a little bit. Giveaways, influencers, and just like good quality social media marketing with hot young women for med spas. Like, that is all it takes. Now there's a med spa in every single corner. The industry is so saturated, so it's a lot harder, but I got in at a very pivotal point, I think, for Medi Spas and for social media marketing. So I just happened I had all the right pieces at the right time.
You just keep getting lucky. Live.
Lucky Live.
And then Live Lucky. That should be a brand.
Write that
down. The travel though, how'd you stumble into that?
Travel. So I was at a very prestigious event called Model Volleyball in Miami, and I was just hanging around, and I met Troy, the owner, and kind of started learning about his company a little bit more. And I was toying with the idea of leaving Just Live at the time. And I started to learn more and more about his business and was just incredibly impressed. I'm like, this young man has grown this massive 8-figure business by himself and with an army of affiliates around the world. It's like, that's very impressive to me. Very impressive. And he doesn't work that much. Sorry. He is, out living his best life, doing all the things he wants to do, traveling around the world. And he's got this wicked business. And he's basically
another one.
Working.
Write that down.
So I get bored very, very fast. And as soon as I left, I was like applying for a visa, coming into this company within like 20 days after that. I was ready to go. And then it took a couple of months of me trying to figure out exactly the ins and outs of the business. And then I'm like, all right, here's how I can put my spin on everything and crush the social media aspect of it and go from there. And then ended up getting into travel now. I just I love what I do every single day now. It's so much fun. And there's so much growth potential with the business too. So I feel like I'm at, again, a great spot where I get to sit and enjoy the ride, which is really cool.
Well, travel's cool only because you get the perks too.
You get the perks too. Yeah, we're like
without
gods
that $100,000
Vegas.
a night check. Like I gotta pay. You guys get to sit there and just decide whether you want to promote it or not.
It is fun. Like there's restaurants, nightclubs, hotels, anything like that. We're treated like gods in a lot of those spaces because we help everybody make money, and they really take care of us when we are in their spaces as well. So it's that part of it's very, very fun.
And these affiliates, there might be. I guarantee you there's a lot of people wanting to make money. Can they be affiliates and
absolutely
latch on to you?
Yeah. If you go to any of the social medias,
I should have charged you guys something.
I know. This is great.
Well, I mean, it's not like you need the business. Apparently your DMs are blowing up and you don't really need it, but I guarantee you there's people listening going, dude, how do I make money with this? And that's an affiliate. Yeah.
Two big sectors of our affiliates. We've got EAs and chief of staff, which is kind of like more of our corporate line. And then we've got a lot of people that are in the nightlife space. So nightlife guys, if you're working with anyone, I guarantee they have to book hotels. If you just send them our way, we send back a 5 to 15% commission on the subtotal of the booking, which you can imagine for those mega suites is, quite a lot of money for something they're already doing. No sign up fees, nothing like that. And it goes the same for our chief of staff and EAs. They're already struggling, a lot of them, to book all of this travel. They don't know where to send their bosses, and they get in trouble if they do it wrong. So they just let us know when they're traveling, where they need to be, what times, all the things. And then we take care of them on the back end after the client has checked out.
And what's up with a high net worth, or what do you call them? Ultra net worth.
Ultra high net worth?
Yeah. What's ultra high net worth mean? Because I don't even think I'm that, but what is ultra high net worth?
Everybody thinks it's a different. It really depends too. It depends on country as well. Like an ultra high net worth is a lot different than a ultra high net worth in like America versus Canada.
I want you to give me a number so I tell you whether I'm ultra high net worth or not.
Ultra is past, I would say past like a bill for sure.
Oh yeah, I ain't no fucking ultra then.
Yeah.
A bill, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just deal with a bunch of billionaires?
Yeah.
Well, that must make it fucking fun.
It is. It's a good time. Yeah. It's a good time.
That must almost be like almost scary even.
My perception of wealth is so just distorted now. I have to say, someone told me they were worth, like we were walking out of a party and Troy was like, oh, that guy's worth $50 million. I was like, oh my God, he's poor.
Punk.
It's horrible.
Loser.
It's horrible. Just, there's so much money out there.
Well, it's also
so
scary
money.
though. Like, what happens when you get that much money? You start doing sick shit.
Weird
Could.
things.
Not that all billionaires are sick, but like I look at Diddy. You're hearing
example.
what's going on with that dude,
Yeah.
and you think to yourself, what causes that? And then someone goes, well, when you got that much money and like everybody's just begging you for things, pretty soon you just get sick.
Yeah.
Do you find that to be the case?
We've seen a lot. I'm a vault of secrets when it comes to my clients. I've seen a lot of things. I think people chase the power, right? You've got money, and then once you check that off, you've got to start chasing things that make you feel something because you've got it all. Imagine being able to snap your fingers and you've got 80 of the hottest women with the best food, the best drinks, the best hotel rooms all the time. Like, what's next? What's next? That can't keep you satiated for that long. You always want something more. And then people start doing sick shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's kind of
your clients. No, just joking.
Not my clients.
No, your clients are great. They're just very wealthy. They're just ultra high net worth.
Yeah, there's some stuff out there. There's also some spectacular people. I mean, I've got clients that are in that category that their food could be disgusting for the week, and at the end of the day, they still come back and shake my hand, and they're like, "That was the best trip ever." And then I hear from concierge that like somebody broke their ankle, and somebody's dad cheated on his mom, and like all these things, and they just don't. They're so down to earth, and these are the type of people that are like meditating every day and want to do yoga on their retreats. A lot of them are sober, and those people I think are so happy. Like those ultra high net worths will stay in like a standard king. They don't want the $75,000 a night suite, and those people seem a lot happier as well, which is very interesting.
Yeah, the most I think I've done is a $50,000 a week suite,
which is still like that's a great.
I know,
booking.
but I'm walking around there like it's
Mr. Swanky
dangling to the ground. And it's the only one in the hotel. It's like, yeah,
that's right.
You get private access and you're all cool and shit. And really that's a chump suite.
That's the difference between the high net worth ultra is like, you think you're in the best suite, but you're probably not. There is probably another one that's hidden somewhere.
Well, in this place that supposedly there's one that's at the top. And if it's better, like it's below me.
Oh, so well then you were fine. You
Because
were
I was at
probably
the very top.
The big dog.
Yeah, but it wasn't a very kick-ass hotel either. It was
Best Western.
I better not say it. No, it's in Dubai. It's Atlantis.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one. I had a lot of requests for Dubai actually recently.
Dubai has to have some sick shit, no?
Spectacular. Yeah, some really, really good stuff.
Because I have kids. So like, and I'm one of those dads that like, I go wherever they want to go. So I've literally been in hotels that are like, in my opinion, shit, but my kids love it. Like,
you got to do something
the
for
Disneyland
the
hotel. Garbage. But I stayed at the Mickey Suite, but that's $5,000 a night, by the way.
Those are, I could not believe it. We have the campaign right now running that's like beat my rate. So everybody, I just posted on social media, and then if you have a hotel booked that's refundable, send me a screenshot and I'll just beat the rate. And I had somebody send that to me for Disneyland. It's $26,000 booking for Disneyland for like 4 days. I had no idea Disneyland was that much money.
And
like
that's
these
not
poor parents.
That probably doesn't even include tickets to the park.
No, that's like a base level suite without all the extra ins and outs. Like I feel really bad for families that have kids that want to go to Disneyland. Like nobody middle class can afford that.
You would think, but everybody there seems to look and act middle class or less than that. It's crazy, dude. I walk around because like I do well. I do well.
Yeah.
I would probably be considered high net worth. Maybe not ultra. I kept wondering when you're saying ultra, like what the fuck is ultra? Am I ultra? Who's ultra?
We can say you're ultra.
Well, I'm heading there. But even when I am, I'm still hanging out at Atlantis. Because again, number one, I don't know the places to go.
Yep.
Number two, I don't think I would spend that much. I'd rather help the baggage dude that helped, check me in and give him 10,000.
That I love. We have so many clients that come in and whether they're staying in a big suite or a little one, I love hearing that like they were throwing out Anna Delvey hundreds to every single staff member that came their way.
What is an Anna Delvey 100?
Oh my God. Do you know who Anna Delvey is? I'm going to be very disappointed. You don't know who?
Anna Delvey? Is that a name?
Oh my gosh. She's like the worst icon in the entire world, but she's insane. She like pretended to be an heiress and took over the entire New York social scene. There's an amazing fake-umentary, what do you call those? Yeah, like fake documentary series on Netflix about her. She managed to fraudulently get like loans from some of the biggest sharks in New York to build out this massive social club based off the fact that she was like a European heiress. And she did it for years. She stayed in hotel rooms, like mega suites for months and months and months for free. And then she ended up going to jail, I think. And she was just on Dancing with the Stars with an ankle bracelet on. I think she's epic. She's insane, but it's quite the story. To be able to act your way that hard in front of like the world's elite is incredible to me. I think she's sick.
Well, you definitely have to be an actress, don't you?
You got to be an actress.
Because some of those elites can sniff you out.
Especially in New York.
If you're not from that elite family.
Those circles, yeah. It's very uppity there. Miami's one thing. Like everybody in Miami's full of shit, and that's where we do business, unfortunately, a lot of the time. But in New York, it's different. Like people there have multi-generational wealth and they can like smell non-blue-blooded people as soon as they walk in the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I was excited because like I'm thinking, man, I'll use her for all my shit. But like, dude, I'm Motel 6 to you people.
Oh, no. I hate that. Is one of the worst things. I try not to say that we're like a luxury travel agency because I have so many people that do regular vacations. I don't handle like 1 and 2 star hotels, but anything in the realm, like where was your last vacation other than like Atlanta? Like Atlantis, we would absolutely do.
I don't remember, believe it or not. I'd have to think, because we go on them like all the fucking time.
All the time.
Way too many. And I'm like, babe, we got to work. But where did I go last? Where did I go last? I don't know. Oh, Mexico.
Okay. Yeah. So we've got like.
But we just stayed at the Montage.
Yeah, we do tons of. We had a client call video actually the other day, and she was at the Montage. So yeah,
I like the Montage. See, I'm not picky, but I don't have $1 billion either. I'm worried about where to stay. Like, I don't know. Yeah. When I was watching your shit, I'm like, I bet you this girl knows all the freaking spots.
Yeah. So you would text me and say like, hey, Liv, end of October, these dates. I got the kids, wife, first class flight. And, we want to go to Mexico. Tell me like 4 places. We fly private
most times.
Okay. So you're in our client base.
I don't fly private to Europe.
That's expensive.
I was going to, I know, and it was $300,000. And I'm like, fucking stupid. First class is 18. Like I'm going. Yeah, that's ultra shit or stupid shit.
A lot of those guys own their own planes. I find a lot of the travel that we do to Europe, like they don't usually book their flights with us because they own a plane at that point. Well, if you're spending $500K to go across.
I know people that are decent net worth and they pretend to be ultra high net worth. And a couple of them are running out of the ability to pretend. And now they're waking up going, fuck. And they would book jets and I'd ride with them. Hey, where are you going? You know,
epic.
Oh, yeah, I'll go. Yeah. You know, but they pay like $150 for a round trip, G550 or something. And I'm like,
beautiful plane.
Dude, I'm thinking, what is this guy making? Like, dude, because you got to have balls or just stupid money or both.
Isn't that sad?
Yes.
Like the fake wealth thing is just breaks my heart.
They bring their content guy. So look at me, I'm on a jet. And again, I don't think anyone gives a fuck.
No one cares.
No one real cares. Like, I don't care. But see, you get away with it because you're travel. Correct. Like it's marketing for you.
It's marketing. Yeah,
so when you have to fly private, it's like, bummer, I got to fly private, but hey, it's going to get me business. And that's all a write-off, you know. Just like I'm a technical and influencer. So if I do something stupid, as long as I post it and show it, I had to do that. I didn't want to do that. Yeah. So I get away with like a little more than normal people, but I was watching you going, I'll bet you she knows the right places to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't care about deals. In fact, I'm almost embarrassed to do a deal.
Depends on where you're at. Like a lot of clients, so you would probably call them want the perfect spot and the perfect suite, not too lavish, you know, your jet or first class, and just things to feel good. Like you might want specific alcohol in the room and you want a nice, like I always leave nice handwritten notes for all my clients, like stuff like that. I'm a big family, wholesome girl at heart. So like those types of experiences for my clients is I feel like something that they don't really get that often. So they really appreciate.
Do you think like that shit up?
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife, for example, I had a couple of my buddy and his wife and his kids come stay at our house for a second. And my wife literally makes the guest room look like a fucking suite. And I walked in there and there was a picture of their fucking family above the fireplace. And I'm like,
oh my God,
babe, did you do that? Like, that's crazy shit. How would you even think of that? And then on both sides of their bed, she's got their little baskets. His had Zen because he does the Zen and jerky. And like, I'm like, I think you know him too well and don't be buying men shit. And over there, what'd you do for the wife? And she's got all her shit. Yeah. That type of shit. But that's the type of shit that like your normal travel company doesn't do.
Would never. Yeah.
Is that automatic or do I got to ask you to do it?
No. That stuff's automatic, especially with repeat clients that I get very close with. A lot of my clients have become close friends of mine, so I know exactly what they want. You know, I just know their favorite type of alcohol at least to get something in the room so they like aren't. I just like the best feeling is when you walk into any space and feel like it's yours. Like we did Super Bowl is our Super Bowl as well. So we this year had a bunch of private homes for Super Bowl in New Orleans, which is fantastic. If anybody hasn't been to New Orleans, you got to go. And for those, like something that Troy hasn't done in the past is he'll have 50, you know, hotel room blocks and private homes and people just walk in. I had like a sweater for your dog. I figured out what all your names were and put things on the bed for you, all your favorite snacks. The cupboards were completely filled with your favorite foods. The fridge was stocked with your favorite beer. Like every single thing is there to make you feel like you're at home, but just in a luxury space at the event that you want to go to. So that's like, those are the types of things that are going to continue to elevate our business, I think.
Does that end up on their bill?
No.
So I don't understand how you guys are making all this dough. Aren't you making dough?
We do well.
Yeah. So like, you can't go get them $10,000 worth of swag, or can you?
I mean, $10,000 is excessive. I wouldn't say I've ever spent $10,000 on stuff, but if I get a Magnum bottle of like 42 or Azul and then get a bunch of custom jerseys and do a bunch of notes and some food, that's like tops $1,000. Yeah, and that's if I go off. But that client also just paid $200,000 to get a private home for the week. So,
well, I do have a few high net worth people that listen, so maybe I'll get you a few ultra high net worthers. But I get a lot of high net worth people listening. Good chunk of those. But I got probably more people that are trying to get there.
Yeah.
What do you say that they should do if they want to enjoy their travel but can't afford your services?
I mean, always reach out. I don't think there's harm in coming. I have a lot of people, and even you multiple times have said, you know, I don't think I'm going to be one of your clients. So many people in that middle bracket don't consider themselves, you know, suitable for our business. Just reach out. The worst thing I'm going to say is I don't work with that hotel, but at least come say hi and then we can have a conversation and see. And if not, book direct.
What's your book direct, folks? What's your ideal client other than the billionaires? What's your like ideal? Because like I wouldn't call and say, book me here. I'd say, Liv, what can we do in somewhere sunny on a beach for kids? And then I'd want you to go, that's the spot.
Perfect. Yeah, those are my ideal clients. I want exactly when you want to go. The worst thing is when people call me, they're like, I want a vacation. It might be 4 people, it might be 12. I don't know the dates. I might have my kid. I have 4 dogs, but I don't know if I'm going to bring them. And just like yada, yada, yada. I like a client that comes in, says, Liv, August like 7th to 18th, and somewhere in Mexico, I got 2 kids. What can we do?
You say budget?
Budget is very important as well. Yeah, for sure. People love to say I don't have a budget, and then I go, oh.
But that's your
Let's
ideal.
try that again.
Well, you got, I mean, high net worth don't. I mean, ultra.
They do. I would say. Well, everybody's got a line because I can spend, trust me, I can make your vacation $6 million if you want to go crazy. But
if you're ultra,
a lot of people don't want to spend that.
You know, $6 million's chump change.
Yeah, they still don't. Some of these, oh my gosh. The best is when I get an ultra high net worth that loves the deal. He's like, well, can I book a non-refundable? I need to save the $300 that gets me. And they're like very proud of themselves for saving that $300. Those are always really funny to me.
Well, I would say that those are the fakers, but that's probably how they became ultra.
Fair enough. Do you think
maybe that's my problem? Because I've blown so much fucking money, it's retarded. And I think now, what was I doing? Well, I was trying to fucking look cool and impress everybody. And if I had that money back, everyone would be impressed by how much it was. But like, it's gone and no one gives a fuck. And now I'm getting old. Are you a big like
saving money versus making more money?
No,
I know that's a big
more.
Make more. Yeah.
I can't save money.
Agree.
I do shit that's stupid. I just don't have it to like $1 billion. Like in other words, if you said, Brad, this place is unbelievable. It's only $90K a night. Okay. How much for the afternoon? Like I'll give you 45 just so I can stay there. But like, I'm not, I mean, dude, I could only stay. I'm not going to go broke doing this.
Right.
But my point is like, I don't have unlimited funds still yet. Now, if I exited a few of my companies, I'd get up close to you, but I still wouldn't blow it. That's my thing. Like
right.
I wouldn't blow money like that. Like to me, dude, $5,000 a night's pretty fucking good. And yes, I'll book a $5,000 a night suite, but I'm only going to be there maybe 10 nights or less. I ain't spending $1 million on a vacation. I think in Dubai, the room was $50K and it pretty much came with everything. We probably spent another 20 or 30K on this and that. And then of course we flew, not first class because they weren't available. We had to fly, well, first class or business. I don't know. Yeah. Emirates.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the tickets, me, 3 kids and my wife, no, we left the baby at home. So 2 kids and me and my wife, like that alone was like fucking 40 G's, 32, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
So $100,000. What a dumbass. Woo! And I felt stupid. And you're doing that with a nighttime.
Yep.
But everyone's not.
Not everybody. No.
So, and you got a lot of clients. So you probably deal with people like me.
Oh, tons. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I'll call you guys and I'll say, hey, listen, you know, just for an example, you know, 50K somewhere sunny, just make it cool. You know, 5 days, 6 days, you know, it's not cray.
No.
My wife, for example, wants to go to she loves Montage for some reason.
People
but also
love it.
when I met my wife, she was like excited with a Coach purse. And it was so cute because she didn't even know that there was more expensive purses than a Coach purse. And she wanted a Coach purse. And I'm like, cool, well, let me show you Louis Vuitton. And then you start to realize like, well, now you're just another level dipshit because there's actually, you know, Hermes. How do you pronounce it? Hermes. You don't even know how to pronounce it. And the Birkin bags. And then there's probably more shit that I don't even know of.
I'm sure. I don't get behind the Birkin bag thing. I think $30,000 for a purse is the most socially irresponsible thing.
Well, that's a fucking basic one.
Yeah, that's if you can get your hands on those base levels.
My wife, I got her one. It was $80,000.
That's nuts.
Now again, that's stupid.
That's a down payment on a house.
And you know what? She's never ever fucking, as girls call it, worn it. Like you don't wear a purse, but she has never used it.
Well, because it's an investment. We've now decided. So
it's just up in a bag, and I'm like, if you're not going to use that, I might as well sell it. She's like, I'm afraid.
Well, there's something. Didn't the Hermes Birkin bag has increased in value more than the S&P?
in
the last like 5 years. Yeah. So women are now like, honey, it's an investment.
Well, if you guys ever get like a really ultra high net worth lady that wants one and you can't find one,
I'll let you know.
Text me. Problem is it's chocolate brown crocodile.
That's beautiful. What's wrong with that?
It looks like it's turd brown.
Okay.
If it was white, she would probably be wearing it.
But not the turd brown. Yeah.
She doesn't wear a lot of brown.
Fair. How did you get it? Did you have to do the whole thing where you wait in line and buy a bunch of stuff? You just walked in and said,
no, I got a buddy of mine who's still not ultra high net worth, but he's fucking loaded, and his wife buys them left and right. And like you walk into her closet, he built an addition into the house for her closet. Her closet is like bigger than 2 bedrooms, and it's all purses, all her purses.
It's huge. And
she's probably got over 100 Birkin bags. Some of them that are like $2 million, $3 million. She goes, that one was $2 million and you can't get it, which means it's probably worth more. Like a white, it's like a white crocodile looking thing that fades up into like pinkish, or maybe it's pink, it fades into white and it's all alligator or some shit. The whole room.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So he called me because my wife saw her closet. She's like, what are those?
Honey.
And I said, I'm going to get you one of these days. So he called me and he said, hey, someone just called me. This rich chick's getting divorced and she wants to get rid of these Birkin bags and they're brand new. And you can buy this one, which is $85K for $35K. And I said, where do I wire the money?
Done. Easy.
Look, babe, I got you a chocolate brown purse. She didn't pick it. That's probably why she doesn't even wear it. She probably doesn't like it. And she's too nice to tell me.
She hates it, yeah.
But anyway, good. So the listeners, folks, if you guys want to travel, call Top Tier Travel. That's what I would say. It almost, because sometimes I'll let people sponsor these episodes because it drives business. You guys are going to get business. But just for the record, yeah, you guys didn't sponsor this episode, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, I just invited her in because of her social media. And I'm like, dude, this girl's freaking cool. I liked the I kind of felt like that can't be real because of your, you can't be showing your clients being little brats.
Oh no. I mean, some of them love it. That's the funny thing is I have a few people, as I said earlier, that are like, get me on camera because they want to brag about how much money they have. Those people, again, are not in the ultra high net worth. I think they're more of might be trying to fake the ultra high net worth, but they love being on camera and they love bragging. So I'll record you any day.
What do you do if I don't like the food? What do you do? Like, you can't call the hotel and make demands?
We can switch you. We can switch you as fast as possible. I had a lady that was very upset with the food a couple weeks ago, and she was like, I am leaving. I'm on my way to the airport, have a jet ready, and I need to go to St. Bart's. And I was like, all right, done. You just switch your hotel.
Now, when you say have a jet ready, again, like sometimes I say, I want to go somewhere quick, go get a jet, and
sometimes
it takes me 4 to 6 hours. It's
not,
you can't just get a jet ready.
No, I mean, we work with some amazing people that can usually pull off miracles for us. But yeah, sometimes you're going to be stuck at the airport for a couple of hours. Most people are pretty understanding about it. But sometimes we'll have to put them to it at like a different private airport or something to speed the process up.
Are you guys marking it up or something?
The jets?
No, everything. Like, how do you make money? Does the hotel kick you back? It's their rate, isn't it? You're not making up the rate for them.
No, yeah. So with us, it's relationships. Like, we are flying all around the world constantly to shake hands. And that's why we are so specialized in just the hotel space. It's like we have wholesale rates that I haven't seen anyone be able to beat. And it's because we go and have dinner with all these people at all these hotels and build friendships. And like, we're in the relationship business. So they end up helping us out with rates. Our clients can always still save money and we still have lots of margin to make money there. So everybody's winning.
So you just get better rates, wholesale travel agent type rates.
Better than travel agent, but
And you were doing this before. Oh, interesting. You guys are a slick little group over there at Top Tier.
Doing our best.
Okay, so how can the listeners, the Bomb Squad, help you, just other than the norm?
How can they
follow you?
Follow, yeah. I'm trying to think. I'm like, should we all have a dance party? What are we doing?
You're only 24, so I'm thinking like, dude, what's ahead of you? You're going to be freaking, 34, ending up like owning hotels. What is your goal?
I hope so. I really don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. And as I said earlier, just having fun along the way is the most important thing to me. I would like to have like multiple exits by the time I'm like 40. I would like 4 or 5 under my belt would be nice.
What was your first exit? big?
It was fine. It was good.
Fine.
It was fine.
What's that mean?
Doesn't. I made a couple bucks. Not big. I only sold the client list. So another company like swallowed up my client list essentially. So it wasn't like we didn't go public. We didn't have, any massive exit party or anything, but it was a nice way for me to pay off some student debt and walk away with a little bit of retirement money and then start up this new journey.
Did you learn some things? Did you handle it yourself, or did you have to get a bunch of people involved?
Oh my gosh. I handled it mostly myself, had some lawyers involved, had some people involved. You learn a lot owning a business. I don't know if I ever want to be a sole business owner ever again. It's tough. Fall on your face about 100 times. Like that's like one of the biggest things I can tell people that are trying to grow a business as well, is like fail as many times as humanly possible, because the more times you fail and the quicker you fail, the faster you're going to get to where you need to go. And for some people that's failing 100 times, and for some people it's failing twice. Some people are luckier than others, but just like keep falling on your face and learning lessons, because it'll get you farther.
Yeah. Are you ever going to become the actress that you started out to be?
We'll see. Funny enough, we actually had an interview with a production company yesterday that wants to pick up our business as like a show. So we'll see. I'm going to keep having a few conversations with people that might want to, take it in that direction. We're still unsure if we want to go in that direction, but you might see me on TV someday.
Well, you might. Well, that's being a celebrity. Do you want to be an actress?
I don't know. I don't know if I want to go down. I don't know if I ever really did want to be a full-blown celebrity. I actually filmed multiple shows and movies and everything, but nothing made it past pilots. So I've been in lots of shows. They just have never actually amounted to anything.
But when I was a kid, I wanted to be famous. I wanted to be an actor, but cool really actor. Looking back, I just wanted to be famous.
Famous, yeah. Yeah,
I wanted to be famous because I thought that would make me rich. And so now that I'm rich, and I am rich, the question is am I ultra high net worth? Well, now that I'm rich, I can afford to make a movie, and I'm going to. So, because I do want to be, I want to be in a fucking movie where I'm an actor. It's not, well, that's Brad Lee in a movie. No.
You want to be an actor. It's like a bucket list thing. Like I definitely would. Yeah, I think the arts is like the coolest thing.
Yeah, and you got to watch out, because if you're getting known for an Instagram famous person,
correct,
when you're in the movie, it's like almost ruining the whole
Olivia
actor
playing
thing.
X instead of, yeah, exactly. Olivia being Olivia instead of Olivia playing X.
Yeah, wouldn't you rather be known as an actress if you ever were going to do that?
Maybe my biggest thing, honestly, right now, and maybe this will change, but like I'm all down for fame as long as it's going to continue to bring in money. I think that there's a lot of famous people that don't know how to turn their fame into cash flow.
That's correct.
And as long as, these TikTok videos keep blowing up and I keep making more and more money, I'm very happy. And if that means me getting super famous, awesome. If that means me staying at this route, that's great. As long as the business is continuing to flow in, I am very happy.
You've said TikTok twice. I've never seen you on TikTok. Of course, I'm very rarely on there.
Exact same.
Is it bigger than Instagram?
I think they're tied. They're both at like 55,000 right now.
That's it?
That's it. Well, I started a couple weeks ago. So
dude, I just accidentally found you then.
I know.
Is that right?
Pretty much.
Damn.
But we're it's crazy. Like it's not like it's a massive page or anything. I think it's just the speed at which it's growing right now. And even one of my clients is Sports Illustrated, and we were at the launch week with them this weekend. And like I had young girls coming up to me being like, "Oh my God, this is Liv. Like we watch your stuff all the time." Yeah. Which is nuts because we just started it. But I think that's a good telltale of like how big this thing is potentially going to get and hopefully going to get. It's not slowing down anytime soon.
Liv.Fernie.
Liv.Fernie is my personal page, and Travel with Livy, 2 I's at the end, is my business page.
Travel with Livy. Why would they go to your business page versus your personal page?
I mean, my personal page is very boring. I don't really do much on my personal page. It's just me hopping around doing a couple things.
Then why do you have it?
My personal? I think I've just had it for years. It's also more for like closer friends and stuff. And my personal is more my personal stuff. I'm posting
we just got it wrong. You don't want people going here.
They can. It's just they might be kind of bored.
You don't post?
No, not really. Maybe like once a month.
Yeah, you guys don't want to go there. Then she's not going to post. You're not going to see all the funny shit I'm talking about.
You want to go to Travel with Livy.
Travel with Livy, 2 I's at the end.
2 I's at the end, yeah.
Well, I appreciate you coming in, taking the time.
Oh, thank you so much.
Folks, if you guys want to travel, you don't have to be ultra high net worth. They just can handle you if you are. You just need to be willing to frickin' step up and, not stay at Motel 6. Till next time, keep it real.
Okay.